Tadilam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, dilim, didididilam, lutes sera dodilom, seram, dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam, dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à sur noir gris fera. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Ô clair, obscur, trouble, rature, clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
What is up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing today? See, we've already got some good conversation going. My Mac would stop locking up. That would be wonderful. There we go. Good. How's everybody doing tonight? Nick, equally terrible. What's up, Rick G? Chris? A lot of the usual suspects. A lot of my usual lurkers in here as well. How we doing? Hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a great weekend. It was fun. Man, that is as bright as the sun. What is going on with this light over here? Hang on a second. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. There we go. That's better. That light was as bright as the sun. Hope everybody's having a good one tonight. Me and my kid went to BotCon 2025 in Indiana this weekend. And that was a fun time. We had a really good time. Saw a couple of fans there. Or not fans, but you know, members of the community and stuff that knew my work. A couple people said hi. They knew me from YouTube and everything. And I was like, hi, how you doing? And had a couple of good conversations with some people while, you know, Transformer toys were flying by. Got my son a bunch of Transformers toys this weekend. We hung out, had a good time, got some good food, and had a good ride up and a good ride back. So we got back last night and I was wiped out from the drive. And so I just wasn't able to stream last night. So we're back on tonight though. What's up, Zach? How we doing? It was in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We stayed at the Hilton at the Grand Wayne Convention Center. Got to meet Connor got to meet the director of Transformers 1. Got some of his stuff signed by him. Got a picture with him. This is a cute picture. Connor was so shy and not the talkative little kid I know. Not the talkative little kid that I know. Yeah, it was about 5 hours. 5-hour drive. So, but oh yeah, I'm definitely doing an RE1 run here soon. Resident Evil Remastered. I don't know when. We're gonna fit it in sometime this summer though. I'm excited to go back and revisit Resident Evil 1. What an amazing game. It's like one of my favorite games of all time. Jeffersonville? Okay, I think I saw some signs for that on the way up. So, okay. Triangulating coordinates, figuring out where all the Kaufmanites are here in the country. Raise that up just a little bit. But yeah, there was a lot of gaming news over the weekend. There were people messaging me and saying, "Hey, did you check your Discord?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been reading the stuff on the Discord, and I had seen the stuff about possible Witcher DLC among other things." But oh, okay, so yeah, you're up north of Louisville. I'll be coming through that way in 2 weeks. I'll be going to the Indianapolis PopCon. I'll be at Indy PopCon in 2 weeks. I'll be a guest at Danville Comic Con this coming weekend. I'll be a guest there, and then I'll also be at Indianapolis PopCon Indy, whatever they call it now. I'll be there the last weekend of the month. It's gonna be busy summer for your boy. We're gonna be out promoting ARAURA. Of course, talking to Kaufmanites all over the country as we make the show circuit this summer. But yeah, I might be coming to a town near you. So make sure I'll let you all know what my dates are, and y'all can if you're around, come through and see your boy. Let's go get lunch. Let's go get some dinner. Let's go hang. You know, it's what I do with these things. If there's a lot of people that watch my content or are familiar with me or fans of ARAURA or something like that, you know, we'll go get lunch. We'll go get some dinner, have a few drinks or something, you know. So it's a good time. It's a good time. I like to meet up with everybody and hang out. So that's always a really good time. But yeah, there are just a lot. I felt like this summer, the second half of this year, was going to be really loaded up with like some video game industry news, new games coming, stuff like that. And so far, it's not been a disappointment. For real. So I'm just kind of reading through some of these chats from before I came on. I was trying to stuff my face before I came on. I made like a taco bowl. I was like, gotta smash this before I get on. Mega Man Legends 2, dude. So good. Better than the first one in so many ways, but both of them are excellent. I only sold 22,000 units on Xbox. It's like, why even bother? Yeah, man, I'll never understand. So on that, now everybody's like, FF7 Remake and Final Fantasy 16 are going to Xbox. It's a win for Square. And from the start, people were like, raise such a negative Nancy on this stuff. Like, from the start, I've been like, what is the big deal? Why is that such a big deal? The people who have played it have played it. Like, if you were waiting to play it, if you're excited to play it, you have already played it. Why even make this move? I'll never understand it. I will never understand. This needs to stop. If a game is not going to launch on a system within 6 months of its original release, like, unless you got like a year exclusivity deal, right? But Remake coming out on Xbox now? Why even bother? That is so stupid. That is like the stupidest. Like, oh man, Remake's gonna be on Switch too. Who cares? Who cares, man? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just like, well, yeah, that's if you're Xbox only, that's fine. But like, it's also not a big deal. Like, as far as like the overarching theme, you know, if you've already played it, it's not a big deal. It's not like they're saying there's a whole new side story that we've injected into this game. And yeah, I mean, and that's the thing at the end of the day. Final Fantasy is a niche audience. It is. It's never like Final Fantasy. It's one of the top 3 franchises of all time, in my eyes. Up there with Resident Evil and Castlevania. Those are my personal top 3 franchises of all time. Those 3 swap positions depending on what kind of mood I'm in or how nostalgic I'm feeling. But those are the top 3 franchises of all time, in my opinion. And even I am here to tell you, Final Fantasy is a niche audience. It's never going to do Call of Duty numbers. It's never going to do Grand Theft Auto numbers. It's just never going to do those numbers, and that's fine. We don't like it because it's the summer blockbuster. We like it because of the classic tales. And unfortunately, a lot of the smooth brains are not going to play it. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So, yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy is peak gaming. We all know this. Like, we all understand this, but there, you know, it's, when you think of gaming, when the general casual or normie thinks of gaming, they think of Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, all these crazy, wild, shoot 'em up, even arena shooter type games, Fortnite, you know, maybe Pokemon, maybe something like that, but Madden, you know, that's what they think of. They don't think of RPGs, Final Fantasy, stuff like that. They just don't. And just under all those mainstreams are your action games, your Devil May Cries, your insert title here, you know. So yeah, it's a niche audience. So this going to Xbox, which is Xbox really targets like your diehard like shooters, sports games. The Xbox is not known for making quality RPGs. When they do make a quality RPG, they don't sustain it. They don't back it. Why isn't Fable out? Because it's not a priority. That's why it's not out. What is going on with Fable? What is going on with these other possible RPGs they could have? It's not a priority to them. It's just not. It just isn't. And, you know, I wish it were different. I wish it were. I wish, like, more of the world could appreciate what, you know, Final Fantasy and games like it, as far as like storytelling, are Clair Obscur, the Clair Obscurs of the world. You know, I wish they could understand how great those games are. But the honest answer is most of the gaming sphere is not built, not equipped to enjoy these games. They're not. A lot of them don't have 10 to 15 hours a week to throw into a story. Of course, your diehard RPG fans, you're talking 20 to 30 hours a week on a game to enjoy the story, to get into it, to pick it apart and understand the elements that are going on. Not to mention the grinding and the gameplay aspect of what you're trying to do. They don't have that time. They have time to go in for a couple quick matches, maybe a quick game or two, update their rosters, you know, and then out. So I get it. I mean, I understand why it is. I've had a couple of friends that kind of got into RPGs, and they were like, "Yeah, those are fun, but it's not for me." You know, it's just not my cup of tea. Good story, make a movie of it, I'll watch it, but this type of game is not for me. I have people tell me that all of the time. All the time. I love diving into a story and feeling like you're getting stronger with the characters as the story progresses. Like they're getting stronger, it feels like you're getting stronger. That's one of the allures of an RPG. So anyway, I'm hemming and hawing over this Xbox thing. I knew this wasn't going to move the needle. That's why I didn't get excited about it. Someone asked me on a comment over the weekend on YouTube, said, "Are you going to get a Switch 2 and are you going to get the Switch 2 version of Remake and play it again?" I'm like, no. I mean, I don't think I answered him, but I'm not. I mean, I've played the game. I don't need to lay down $520 for a Switch 2 I'm not going to buy right now. And then another $70 or whatever for whatever Remake is going to cost on Switch 2 when it comes out to play the same game again. I'm just not going to do that. And I'm past the point, like, I've got bills. I've got my son's school bills. We've got bills internally in the house. I can't spend that money just to have it on my shelf because I love Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I love Final Fantasy VII. It's the greatest game ever made, OG. But I can't buy every statue and piece of media that comes out to display it. Read every book that comes out. I don't have the time. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I can't. I think some people feel like that demerits me in some way as being a fan. I'm like, however you got to cook in your kitchen, you go ahead and use those ingredients. You're not ever going to find a bigger fan than me. You're going to find people that know more than me, but you're never going to find a bigger fan than me of Final Fantasy VII and what that game is and what that game means to me. You're just not. You'll find people who have more time to scour the internet and read every book and translate it from Japanese to English and tell you the underlying meanings because they took a year of Japanese in college to understand the finer meanings of Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, you're going to find those cats. If you'll put them a couple shelves above me, that's cool. I support that, but you're never going to find a bigger fan than me and what that game meant for me. So, but yeah, I mean, the Xbox thing, that's why I never get excited about those things. Oh, is this the state of play where they announced the PC version of it? I don't care. I don't care. I've never cared about that stuff. Is it on the thing that I have? Great. If it's not, I'll play it when it comes out. If I want to play it bad enough, I'll get the thing that it's on and play it. Like I've joked, kind of half jokingly, half not, I have a Mac. I don't have Game Pass. I don't have PC. So when Fable comes out, there's a good chance I might buy an Xbox. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it might. It might, you know. But yeah, like, so whenever there's a big announcement, oh man, everybody buckle up. Everybody buckle up. This is going to be the show where they announce Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy 16 going to Xbox. Y'all buckle up. All the journos and all the insiders are saying it's happening today, and I'm over here like crickets. Like, I hope they got something else, because that's not moving the needle for me. Crickets over here, because I know these numbers are what we're in store for. I know that this is what it's going to be, and then everybody's going to be disappointed. Well, a lot of people like me have told people it's not going to matter. And then when it winds up not mattering, people are surprised. Of course it's not going to matter. You know, read between the lines. Read the room. Read the room. A lot of times these announcements are because everybody wants something to be excited about all the time. Things aren't exciting all the time. I'll bring the hype when the hype is necessary. When I feel like something's going to be hype worthy, I hype it. I felt in my bones we were getting Resident Evil something. I hyped it. I always joke about a new Chrono game, even though I know we're not going to get it. I hype it. Final Fantasy Tactics, I knew we were getting Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, I didn't know, but I knew. Sometime this summer, we were getting Final Fantasy Tactics, and that was going to be a big announcement. It was going to be during Summer Games Fest week. Had to be. This wasn't going to be a random July announcement. Had to be Summer Games Fest week. So 2 out of 3, and the third that I missed being a joke. Not bad. So, but anytime there's news of a Final Fantasy port to another thing outside of PlayStation, I'm like, who cares? Who cares? I don't care. It never moves the needle. We always do this. We always do this back and forth. Oh, everybody was so excited. Didn't do the numbers. We're so depressed. Because we've been here before. We've done this before. I don't do that anymore. So anyway. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I've been listening to the Expedition 33 soundtrack. Listened to it a little bit on the drive up to Fort Wayne. Listened to it a little bit back. Even my 8-year-old was like, wow, this music is really good. What movie is this from? I'm like, it's from a game. He goes, well, if you're not going to tell me what it's from, Dad, that's okay. I'm like, no, it's from a game. Of course, he's not ready. He's 8 years old. He's not ready for this game. But your people spilling more beans about the 9 remake? No. Those people are missing. I haven't spoken to those people. I made a joke in one of my streams, or maybe it was a video, I don't know, that the two people, but I'm not going to mention names, and people got mad at me for not. Well, your sources, tell us what your sources are. It's not real. It's not real if I don't know too. No. It's random conversations I have with people. They trust me. They don't mind me talking about it, but of course they don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want names spilled. That game is happening. Up until about 3 months ago it was happening. I haven't spoken with these people in 3 months. Like, they're off the radar. They're gone. They've been whisked away to a private location somewhere in a Square Enix bunker, working on Final Fantasy IX, probably. So, but yeah. Or they heard me talking about it and decided not to talk to me anymore. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know one way or the other. I'm not like super connected. I know a couple of people because I'm an advertiser and I'm an artist and all that kind of stuff. So I've made connections, but they're not like deep connections. I'm not talking to Tetsuya Nomura about anything. I'm not talking about Yoshinori Kitase. I'm not talking to him, you know. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You know, anything in game, anything with this kind of stuff, it's so easy to just give in to impatience. You have to be patient with these things. Look how long we waited for something on Final Fantasy VII Remake from the time it was announced. And not just that, they were probably working on that since 2012. Just to get far enough along they felt comfortable making that announcement. In 2015 we got that trailer, and then we didn't see Jack until 2019. So this this rumor of Final Fantasy IX's remake, and Final Fantasy Tactics came out in the same thing, that Nvidia release, right? Came out. Was it 2021? It was summer 2021, right? Or what? Maybe it was summer 2020. We were dealing with COVID. Maybe it was the year after COVID. You all probably know more about that than me, when it was exactly. It was like 2020 or 2021. So we're right around 4 or 5 years since those things came out. So we're right in that timeline. Like, we're right in that timeline where all these things are being manifested. Yeah, yesterday was the anniversary of the E3 event. Well, that's what I'm saying, Chris. That's what I'm saying. We don't know what's happened with Final Fantasy IX Remake, but that game is happening. That game is happening. That is a special game at Square Enix, just like Final Fantasy VII is a special game at Square Enix. The developers at Square Enix, they like Final Fantasy VIII. They're proud of Final Fantasy VIII. The company, we upheld the company standard. But Final Fantasy IX is another special game to those developers. So okay, so yeah, we're 4 years removed from that Nvidia leak, right? So Final Fantasy IX is way more special than Final Fantasy VIII. 8 got to the developers. You listen to how they talk about those two games in interviews. You hear the difference coming through. Even the guys that tote the company line, right? Even the company guys. If you know what to listen for, you know certain words and certain body tells what's special and what's not. You know, and not that Final Fantasy VIII is not special to them. They're proud. We upheld the company standard. We did a great job. It's a great game. Go play it. Please buy the remaster, right? All that aside, it is a different conversation when they talk about Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy X. Those are the 4 games at that company that they speak differently of. Or Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 6, 7, 9, and 10. Those are the 4 games in the Final Fantasy series that those guys speak very differently about. We had a canceled Tomb Raider game. We had like a snuffed Tomb Raider game, so that tracks, Zach. Yeah, they unloaded Tomb Raider. There was another game planned. They canceled it and unloaded the franchise. It was Crystal Dynamics, right? But also, if nothing's coming, I've got a feeling that they decided midstream to retool gameplay for Final Fantasy IX. That's what happened with Final Fantasy VII Remake, if you all don't recall. Like, they decided to bring it internally because it was being developed externally. Helped out externally. They decided to bring it all in-house and retool how the game played. They decided that midstream. And I think that's probably what happened with the 9 remake, if I had to guess. And again, I'm not like, this is not a Final Fantasy IX channel. I've got no reason to pump you all up. I don't make numbers on Final Fantasy IX content. I don't. I'm not even passionate about that game. I just want you Kaufmanites who are Final Fantasy IX fans, that's your favorite game, I want you all to get the win. And I wouldn't falsely pump you all up just so you feel good about that. So I just tell you what I feel, what I've heard, and we move on through the day. So I'm not like... But when that shit drops, I'll make the I told you so video. For all those people who left me nasty comments on my Final Fantasy IX video from earlier this year, I will make the I told you so video, but I'm not expecting an apology from all those Naruto avatars, from all those Cloud and Sephiroth avatars, Cloud Strife 08579, or Genova's _child 73578, if that is your real name. If that is your real name. I wouldn't be surprised if 9 Remake is much bigger than some people think it's going to be, and if so, they'd be smart to drop the 7R trilogy combat into it. It'd be interesting. It'll be interesting to see which way they go, Nick, for sure. The leaked gameplay of FF7 Remake that was out, source was pure trash. Yeah, I agree. I remember when the Guard Scorpion footage leaked, it seemed slow and sluggish. It seemed very slow and sluggish. It was a good call. Did you get those magic cards, Ray? I did not. I can't pay $750 for 12 booster packs. I cannot do it. I wanted them. Oh God, I wanted them so bad. But I had to let it go. Will I play 9 Remake? You bet your ass I'll play 9 Remake. Absolutely. You're remaking a mainline Final Fantasy title. I don't care what it is. You could remake 8 and I would play it. So yeah. The thing about 8 that I don't like is I don't care for Squall. I just don't. He's so generic. The Kingdom Hearts version of Squall, Leon, is way better than the Final Fantasy VIII main character. He just is. You all can argue with me on that. I get his story arc. I get everything. I have a conspiracy theory to this day. The TV shows that were super popular, not just in America, but all over the world, were those like late teens, early 20s dramas, Dawson's Creek, stuff like that. Varsity Blues was a very popular movie that came out shortly after that. All these other things. There was all kinds of... And I really felt heavily that 8 was influenced by those things. And I could feel it in the story, too. Not the Laguna stuff. The Laguna stuff was the good stuff in that game. Like, make the game about him. And I get, you're talking about all the meta stuff in the game. Squall, Luna, I get it. Laguna, I get it. I get all that. But Squall is so boring. And yes, the orphanage, yes, I was getting to that. The whole thing with the orphanage is so forced. You can tell midstream when they were writing this scenario, they're like, you know what we should do to really spice this up? And they put that in there. Squall was cooler as Leon in Kingdom Hearts. Yes, if Kingdom Hearts does something cooler than what you did in your game, you failed. You failed, son. You failed. 8 has cool characters and world and locations around and something. Well, yeah, that's the thing. 8 has great characters. Quistis is a great character. Irvin is a great character. Zell is a really good character. Cypher is a hell of a character. But the game has no flavor. It's bland. Now, if you like 8, you're going to find a way to defend it. I get that. I wanted to defend 8 for a long time, and I gave up because I realized it's indefensible. It's bland. It's boring. That being said, I might stream it sometime this summer. A lot of 8 people come after me, and they're just like, look, can't believe you don't like 8, and you give it a try. I'm like, I gave it a try. I played through it once, didn't like it. I tried to play through it again, like in my mid-20s. Got halfway through, said, I'm done. I played the card game most of the time. Tried to play the remaster back in 2019. I know it came out in 18, but I was busy. I played it in 19. Played the card game the whole time. Put it down, never went back to it on my Switch, right? Never went back to it. Even had it on the road with me while I do shows and stuff for Comic Cons and like animation conventions and stuff. Had it in my room with me. Would never play it. Would never play it. Just played the card game. So I am going to try and play it again later on this year. And I'll just point out all the mishmash in that game. But it sounds like a lot of you all already agree with me anyway. 8 definitely needs a remake with a coherent story. I've said that many times recently on this stream. It's like, I wish they would remake 8 and make it good. Like, I wish they'd remake 8 and make the story good. Even the ending. I'm just like, the explanation of the ending, and then you fight the monster, the pale body floating in the nothing or whatever, you know. It just felt like I didn't care. I just didn't care. Because at that point in 7, you're fighting, say for Sephiroth, that's playing One-Winged Angel. The two are not the same. In 9, at least you're fighting, you know, at the end of it, you know, Kefka's a really great villain. Kefka's amazing. Compared to anything you get in 8. 8 tries to be really ambiguous with its good versus evil. It tries to be kind of ambiguous. And it just didn't work in that game. Especially when your main character is on life support as far as like a character you want to get behind and play as. I mean, he's in my party all the time. Squall Lionheart is like amazing, and he's like, he does all this stuff. He's such a great character, and I can't take him out of my party. No, he's awful. He sucks. Anyway, anywho, enough about 8. So to bounce back, yes, I hope 9 gets a remake. I guess that needed to come out. I guess that really needed to come out of me. That's what 8 is, dude. By the time you deal with the Ultimacia stuff, and then they throw this villain at you at the end, and it's like, wait, what? What's the god character here? What is this? You know, 8 had cool points, like, you know, throwing an X potion on the Doom train. But for me, mostly it was the card game. It was the card game, man. The card game was boss, and until Queen's Blood, it was my favorite card game ever, my favorite mini game ever in a Final Fantasy game, ever. But yeah, it's messy, and it needs a remake. They need to go in and clean that ish up. Clean it up, I say. But anyway, so, and also they announced in the few days since I've streamed that The Witcher 3 could be getting new DLC. And I'm like, I'll bet, because they announced Witcher 4 starring Ciri, and we're probably 3 or 4 years away from that game. So it wouldn't surprise me for them to announce Witcher DLC, drop it this fall, or drop it in the spring or summer of next year. It's like sometime within the next year, right? Announce Witcher DLC here in a little bit. Put a release date for sometime within this year, this 365 days that we're in from this day to next year. And make it a long DLC to tide people over until that game's released. Because by the time you finish that DLC, if it releases next spring or summer, let's say you spend a couple of months with it, you're pushing into late summer, early fall. By the time you finish your DLC, well, now it's only 2 years until The Witcher 4. Yeah, I definitely think that The Witcher 3 DLC will be Ciri's first Witcher quest. That's just what I think. What's up, Shane? How we doing, man? That's what I think. And that's fine, you know? Like, that's the current thing right now in games, is like the female main character. Just make a great character. We love Ciri. Like, I don't get why people are up in arms about Ciri being the main character. We love Ciri. She's great. She's great in Witcher 3. I personally prefer Yennefer as a character, but I get it. She's going to be a Witcher. I understand. Just make a great character, man. We've talked about this before. Just make her great, you know. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, Zach. You know, here's the thing as well. If you played The Witcher 1, Witcher 2, which I did not, I have watched some YouTube of it. I didn't care enough to go find Witcher 2 and play what's largely regarded as just a mediocre game. Didn't want to do that. So I watched some people's thoughts on it. I watched some people play a little bit of it. Witcher 1, Witcher 2. Witcher 1 I think was just PC. Witcher 2 I think had a limited console release, but it was PC as well. They're meh. But a lot of people jumped on The Witcher when Witcher 3 came out. They didn't know they were books. They didn't know they were this or that. They thought it was just this game. Where can I find the other games? So they were just introduced to Geralt. Geralt, I can't remember the pronunciation. Shows you how into The Witcher I am. I think it's Geralt. I'm pretty sure it's with a hard G. No. But I think that was people's first introduction into that world. And so I think some of those people kind of feel slighted, like, well, I wanted more Geralt. Well, you're going to have to go play those other games or something because that story is over and they're moving on to the next of it. My favorite character, period, that was in 2 got cut from 3. Which character is that? But, so, you see what I'm saying? I think a lot of people wanted more time with Geralt, even though CD Projekt Red was like, well, this was our 3rd game with him. Well, a lot of people is their first game with him, you know? That's not the fault of the developer, though. You know, it just is this way it worked out, you know? But I'm interested to see where they go with it. I think he'll be in the game. I just don't think he'll be a playable character in the game. I think he will have a big role in the story as well, if I had to guess. But Ciri's cool, man. I like Ciri a lot. Like I said, I think Yennefer's a more interesting character than Ciri, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. There is rumors of Devil May Cry 6 getting underway, or maybe possibly being fast-tracked over Capcom. That'll be interesting to see what happens. The Netflix series just pushed the Devil May Cry 5 over 10 million lifetime sales. So man, that game, Devil May Cry 5 is awesome. That's an awesome game. Really good lore stuff, really good character stuff in that game, and really fun. So hats off to Capcom and everybody associated with Devil May Cry 5, the Devil May Cry team, everybody, the animated series, the game development, everybody. Hats off, because Capcom is Cap God. They just keep finding ways to do it, man. They just understand how to do it. They understand how this is done. They've taken their licks, they've taken their hard times. So it'll be interesting to see like what the future holds for that. We know what the future holds for Resident Evil, Street Fighter, all these main things that Capcom works on. Street Fighter's going strong. I want to see some Mega Man next. I want to see them put some love and some respect on Mega Man. Find something new and interesting to do with it. I felt like Mega Man 9, they were just kind of phoning it in. It was like, well, here's what you wanted from us. Here's a new Mega Man game. Mega Man 9, here's levels and abilities and some new abilities for him. That was fun. But I feel like it's time for that series to grow up with the rest of us, like other series have grown up. You know, Resident Evil, in a way, has kind of grown up. It's definitely evolved. It's mutated, if you will. I am ready for Mega Man Legends to take off. I want to see a Mega Man Legends game. I want to see a remake of the first Mega Man Legends. That's what I want to see. I understand why they don't do it. The first Mega Man Legends didn't sell like gangbusters. And that's a definite what if. That's a definite what if. Like, that's a big gamble for Capcom to do that game. But I think it would do really well. I really do. If you market it right. I mean, marketing is so important. I mean, look at poor Transformers 1, that movie. We were talking to the director this weekend about that movie when we went to BotCon. Me and Connor were. And, you know, the chatter among people. That movie was great. That was a great movie for old school fans and new fans alike. The marketing was terrible. the marketing was some of the worst marketing I think I've ever seen for a movie or any piece of media. The marketing was awful. They were relying on social media word of mouth, and it just didn't work, and it didn't do well. So almost killed the franchise because of poor marketing. I think if you marketed a Mega Man Legends game properly, I can think of a couple of marketing scenarios and a couple of marketing strategies that would work. I think that would do very well. Look at Resident Evil. Like, their marketing for the Resident Evil games is flawless. Flawless, because they know their audience, they know their market, they know when to drop these things. They've got a formula now. This is now the Resident Evil Capcom formula, right? Announce the game in the summer or the fall at an event. You drop the release date as soon as you show it. You get people excited, you get people talking. You own that 9 months. You own that 9-month window. They know how to do it, man. They just do. They've got that stuff down. And it's really exciting to watch what they do with that. So, anywho, I am going to hop into Lunar. Lunar 1, get back into it tonight. Don't know if I'll give full voiceover, but I might. I didn't mean to do that the other night, but it wound up being that way. My voice is still a little hoarse from the weekend, so that's why I sound a little odd right now. Boom. Lunar! It's Lunar! Oh no! Start without updating. Oakley dokley. Oakley dokley. Excuse me, sir, but what are you doing? What am I doing? Steering the ship. Steering? Does that have anything to do with cows? Derp. No, I use this wheel to control the direction in which the ship sails. Wow, what great magic. And so, also, I wanted to let you all know, like, for those who have been curious, this is kind of what the ARAURA game is going to look like. So I've been working on some assets when I can. This era of gaming is what the ARAURA game is going to look like. 100%. Maybe a little more detailed textures or whatever, but this is what the game is going to look like largely. Yes, we're finally headed to Maribia. One more day and I wouldn't have had a job when I got there. Now I'm totally set, and I hear the guys in Maribia are the cutest in the entire continent. That dude's wearing a bow in his hair. Who cares about the guys? Tell me about the fish. This is the first class cabin. In other words, why don't you go play somewhere else, brats? Oh my god. That's hilarious. Can I post a link here? More fuel to the remake. The 9 remake. Just saw it on X. Some more. Oh, so it's not like a news article. It's just merch. We'll take a picture of it and put the picture in the chat. We're just taking a look around the ship. Jeez. I've seen you kids walking all over the ship. Are you nervous? Because you shouldn't be. Despite the damage that the monster did, you'll never find a stronger ship than the Hispaniola. It's not that. It's because this is the first time we've ever been on a ship. Arr, good to see you. Let me thank you again for yesterday. I'm still busting me crew's chops over the way they ran away like a bunch of girlies. I think you've got some girls in your party that stuck around to fight. I don't think that's a proper thing to say there, sir. I'm sorry I couldn't put you up in the first class cabin, but I didn't have the room for you. I'll see how it is. We just saved your ship, that's all. That's all. And I couldn't bump any more of my paying customers after all them bloomin' repair costs. I needed the money. Blah. Yark. Man, I'm nervous. This is my first time as a crew member of the Hispaniola. I've been put in charge of hoisting and lowering the sails. Do you know how important that is? I thought I'd be chief deck swabber or something. I'm not ready for this much responsibility. Don't be such a chicken, man. You don't want to end up walking the plank, do you? Are these like pirates, or this like a first class like luxury vessel? Which is it? Hey, the captain was telling me about you kids. You got the sea chart and killed the monster. I didn't think there were any brave kids left in the world. Oh, what did he say? So young but so brave. We need more kids like you to set a good example for these slackers. These slackers. I'm headed for Mel's mansion as soon as we reach Maribia, but I hear he's a really scary guy. I doubt he has time to meet with people who just walk in off the street. Yeah, you're probably right, if he's any kind of important. Would you move away from the door so I can go in here? Master Mel has a daughter named Jessica. She's an absolute fox. I hear she's also one of the strongest chicks in Maribia, so I've been working out. I work out. Would you like to feel my abs? From what you're saying, I think you're a bit misguided. Hey, you want to feel my abs? Now that's a classic JRPG line right there. Almost done, just have to change the bed sheets and... Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your room? Nope, we're in second class. This is our first time on a ship. We're going to Maribia. Maribia, you children are much too young to be going to an awful place like that all by yourselves. You're just joking with me, aren't you? I bet your parents are on board. I don't need no parents. My child is about your age, and I don't let him walk to the other side of town by himself. Much less let him wander off to another continent. Your parents are completely insane. They're crazy. Crazy parents. You never been to the continent? There are so many places to explore. The sprawling burg of Maribia, led by the legendary pirate Mel. Vane, the magic city floating high above Althena's shrine. Nanza, a mountain outpost bridging the Catarina and Marius zones. There's no limit to the adventures one can experience there. You know what? I want to play Star Ocean the Divine Force again. And we're going to visit all of those places, aren't we? Of course not. I want to play Star Ocean the Divine Force again because that game was excellent. That was an excellent, excellent game. Hey, how are you doing? I saw how you kids handled that monster. Hard to believe you're mere children instead of trained soldiers. If you ever need work, I'll hire you as my bodyguards. Anyway, the captain tells me this is your first visit to Maribia. True? You'll have the time of your lives. As long as there's plenty of food to eat, I'll be happy. Yeah, we get it. You're hungry. That's like our cat. Our cat can't stop eating. She's in her Benjamin Button phase, as my wife likes to say. Old and hungry. Don't forget to check out Black Rose Street while you're in Maribia. The people there are strange, but the items you can find are fantastic. It's a black market. It's where they sell all the stolen goods. I only wish one of those store owners would sell out to me. That street is crying out for a mini-mart. Before you sell the diamond that Ramus keeps rambling about, I think you should meet with Master Mel. Mel sounds familiar. As well he should. Mel is one of the 4 heroes and the governor of Maribia. Mel is a very friendly person. He might even be able to put up with your attitude. Screw you. Alex, if you really want to become a Dragon Master, you'd be a fool not to speak with Mel. Surely you've heard of all the adventures he had with Dragon Master Dine. Of course he has. Don't call him Shirley. What? Got an airplane line? Alex! I don't remember what this guy's voice sounded like the other night. Oh, for real, Chris? Yeah, Star Ocean is so good. I love it. I love it.
Alex, I don't think I've ever been so happy. We're on a fantastic adventure, and we're gonna be filthy stinking rich. See, if I had listened to my dad and stayed home, none of this would have happened.
We got daddy issues, but I kind of wish my dad was here to see how far we've come. Daddy issues. Welcome to the Espanol souvenir shop. I'm fresh out of ships in a bottle, so don't ask. Buy. What we got? Do I have this though? Leather clothes. Do I have leather clothes? Leather armor. I've got that. Soap. Rope not included. Oh, I didn't mean to buy 2 of those. Okay. Buy a few of those. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, so the items don't change for the character. Okay. Alex has grown up so much since we set out from the Berg. The Berg. When we left, he was just a boy, and on the outside, he still is. But he's changed somehow inside. This is all happening so very suddenly. I wish I could understand these feelings. What's the matter, Luna? You look awful. Do you have to hurl on the deck? I do feel seasick and all, but now that you mention it, I think I'm going to lie down before I get any worse. Besides, I want to be ready when we arrive in Maribia. I can't wait, and I still can't believe we're really doing this. Yeah, I did too. The Divine Force was really good. Luna? What, huh? Hey, where's Luna? Alex, where'd she go? Let's go find her, Alex. There are only so many places on the ship she can be. Sleeping in there with a bunch of strangers in second class. No, thank you. What are you doing awake? Feeling nervous? I can't say I'm surprised. If it makes you feel better, I was also a bit nervous the first time I went to Maribia. You realize, of course, I'll strike you dead with thunder magic if you tell anyone. You're still not asleep? You two are going to regret this in the morning. But we have to find Luna. Have you seen her? So I think she's up on the deck. Yeah. I don't think I missed any dialogue cues from not talking to everybody. Luna. Luna. They really did a fantastic job with the upscale on these animations. There's some points where it looks like it's been reanimated, like with the character stuff. Like they're brand new animation cells. Oh, my game capture card is doing that weird hiss thing with the audio. Ooh. This game is like scratching all the nostalgia itches. I don't remember this one as well as I remember Lunar 2, Eternal Blue. Because that's definitely my favorite of the series. But this one's good too. I remember this sequence. I remember one of the big boss fights. I remember the characters, but I'm not as familiar with this game as I am the second game. Okie dokie. Hey Luna, what are you? Shh. I love this era of RPGs and this era of Japanese anime in particular. Like, it just has like a charm to it. I feel like anime is in this weird like 80s action movie era right now, where you don't have to pay attention to the story. It's just action, 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 lights, lights, effects, blah, 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 like all over the place. And you don't really have to pay attention to the story. Somebody was telling me, they were like, you really need to watch, a bunch of people have said this, you really need to watch Solo Leveling. Dude, I tried to watch it. It just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. It's not very deep. There's not a whole lot of depth. It's like, it's 80s action. It's an 80s action movie. Which, I think I could watch Solo Leveling if I just want to turn my brain off and just have something on for the visuals. I think I could watch it that way. I think I could enjoy it that way. And like, I've seen so much anime, I can see so many things borrowed from. Like, not ripped off, they're doing their own thing with it, but they're definitely borrowing from tons of different anime to like stitch together this quilt and to make its own show. That's why it kind of feels like empty to me. It's like trying to do all these things that other shows did, but the other shows did it better because it had more time to put into those things it's taking. So, like the Chimera Ant arc for Hunter x Hunter. Like, not just the big ant thing they fight. I think it's that big clip that went viral. I watched the episode and the episodes around that just to get a feel for it. They borrowed some moments from the Chimera Ant arc. And I was like, yo, like they didn't even credit them in the credits like the Hunter x Hunter folks. That should have got like a little sub credit in the credits. Anyway, that was on my mind real quick. Alex, no, how long are you two going to sleep? We're only a few miles away from Arabia. It's time to wake up and get some sunshine. Luna, I hope your nose is a snooze button, because I'm about to jab it. Oh no, quit your moaning and get up, stumblebutt. I sure am glad you woke me up, Luna. I was having a nightmare about a bunch of girls hand-feeding me fish. Excuse me for thinking you wanted to wake up sometime this year. Alright, here we go. Alright, fam, let's do it. Why don't you calm down? Maribia isn't going anywhere. Why are you so restless, Nash? You're just as worried. You're just worked up as the rest of us. So that I can report to Ro, because everyone knows you think more clearly when your heart is bumping. Alright, alright. Is there anybody new down here? No, 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 no. What's the captain say? The voyage ends when we reach Maribia, but yours is starting. I've sailed every sea in this world, and let me tell you, there are always new adventures to be found. True of life as well. True of life. Wow! It's even more magnificent than I imagined, Alex.
Look, Alex! Look at all the ships! And the huge town! Arabia is even more
Ah, that's a classic painting right there. Classic painting. Alright, so I gotta kill this for a second and reopen it. Because that hiss is driving me crazy. Well, it's been fun, but I have some business to attend to. I'll be in Maribia for a while. If you need to find me here, I'm usually speaking to my fellow mages on Black Rose Street. So long then.
At last, we're finally in Maribia. I'm going to find a shop and sell the diamond. See you later. We're gonna be rich, Alex. Filthy stinking rich.
Kid has no substance. Kid has no substance.
Hey. I think I'm almost as excited as he is. Come on, Alex, let's look around.
One of the 4 heroes, Master Mel, lives in this city. You want to see him, don't you, Alex? Definitely. One of Maribia's most wonderful conveniences is its sewer system. I'll take indoors over an outhouse any day, you know. But I hear rumors that the waste has attracted vile creatures. Do you think it's true? Oh, grind time. Time to grind. Let's get the lay of the land here. Okay. Alright. Welcome to Maribia. This is a great city of freedom, trade, and wealth. Make sure you mind your business here. Maribians don't like nosy people. Okay. Weapons. The warehouse in Maribia are filled with valuables which are bought and sold by the merchants. Before Master Mel took over the town, we were the constant target of thieves and pirates. That makes sense. Now, for some reason, I thought I remembered these all being searchable, but I don't think they are. I'm going to stop searching those. Welcome, traveler. You've come to the right shop. What can I do for you today? Armor. The ARAURA. If you're going on an adventure, you're going to need solid armor. Now, what can I help you with? Alright. So Alex is fitted out. I heard a lot of bad things about this place, but I decided to come check it out for myself. And you know, the owner does seem a little shady, but Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Of course.
Hey Alex, I'm talking to this guy about buying the diamond. He's trying to lowball us on the price, but don't worry. If I can negotiate with Quark, I can negotiate with anybody. Why don't you go visit Master Mel while I close the deal? And don't forget about Nash on Black Rose Street.
Hi there. Please be patient with me. It's my first day on the job, and I just moved here from Safe. I'm really overwhelmed. Go to my store. Whether you're looking for glass beads or stunning diamonds, you'll find them here. Hello there, young man. Are you shopping for a present for a lady friend? Of course you are. A handsome lad like you must have plenty of ladies. So tell me, what kind of budget are you on? And I'll tell you why you need to increase it. We didn't come here to shop. We came here to sell our dragon diamond. Luna, you look pale again. Are you sure you feel okay? I'm fine, no, just nervous about how much we'll get for the diamond, that's all.
Alex, it's going to be a while before I get the price I want. Have you met with Master Mel?
Okay, so you can't talk to that shop owner, okay. Alright, can't talk to him. Let's snoop around his shop. Okay, so you can't, okay. Can't click on that chest. Alright. Alrighty. Red, white, blue, and black, these are the 4 dragons, the legendary protectors of Goddess Athena. Althena. But legend is all I believe it to be. A fairy tale made up to placate the masses.
It's not make-believe. We met with the white dragon at Caldor Isle.
Oh really? Did you say hi to the Tooth Fairy while you were there? I did. I went to see a dragon, but my mom and dad said there aren't any. They're wrong, aren't they? They're wrong, aren't they? I know in my heart that dragons are real. You're right, they do exist. Really? Are you sure? Of course. We met with Quark, the white dragon. I knew it. Yay. Will you take me to meet Quark someday, pretty please? Okay. That's for... Okay. Don't need any of this. I got plenty of that stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got plenty of all that. Oof. Yeah, my voice is getting real tired, so I'm not reading everything. But these are the parents of one of the girls back in Berg. Maribia, humans and beastmen work side by side. This is the first place I've ever lived where I haven't been affected by prejudice or stereotypical thinking. Well, good on you. Got anything good in here? No? Okay, I'm leaving. Master Mel used to wield a huge axe with only one hand. It was very impressive, to say the least. They say he was absolutely fearless on the battlefield. The field of battle. You said it wrong. Arabia attracts traders from around the world. They flock here to buy and sell their wares ranging from common to extremely rare. Is that right? I wonder if we can find a nice present for your parents, Alex. Alright, so all that's pretty uneventful. Go in the door. Coming through, old man. Lovely scent, by the way. Is that eau cheap whiskey? Sir, you'll catch a cold if you sleep out here. Shut up. There's a city of freedom. I can do what I want. Stalk pretty girls, drink till I can't see straight, you name it. I love this place. God, he's a creep. Confirmed. Stop going that way. Oh, I get it. You can't go in. Okay. Here we go, boys. Yeehaw! Looks like I beat y'all again. Let me tell y'all, it's hard to make winning look so easy. Man, what's going on here? This guy with the headband never loses. I even drank 8 beers before we dealt the first hand. 8's my lucky number. Hey there, do you guys want to sing with me? Great, okay, I'll go first. Not the best, not the finest in entertainment. Alright. That was wonderful. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you so much. I'm just grateful to the goddess Althena for blessing me with the gift of song. That's what you call that. I must admit she's pretty good, but she ain't no Luna. That means she is. Can I go through that curtain? I can! Okay. What are you doing backstage? The series meant only for performers. Yes, I'm a performer. I sing here when our star gets the day off. One of these days, I'll be the star, and she won't be here anymore. And I'm going to enjoy every bloody second of my fame. Alex, could you explain what we're supposed to do with a chest full of dresses? Alright then. Okay. Statues of Ezio Auditore on the shore here. Empty houses. Empty townhouses. Hey, that's not empty. Oh, it's one of the locked chests. Okay. You heard of Vane? My brother is studying magic up there. I want him to come back home. You'll have to study magic too. Become a Dragon Master, Alex. What do you got to say for yourself? A large ship from Arabia signed a contract with the city of Vane to transport their magicians. They call on the wind spirit to move the boat and the water spirit to guide them. They've sailed for years using these wondrous means. That is pretty cool. Go to the finest tool shop on Black Rose Street. From daily necessities to invaluable items, you'll find an astonishing array of articles available here. Alright, don't need any of that stuff. You children would be doing me a huge favor if you were to sell me your amazing pet. Time to check the batteries in your hearing aid, old man. I am not everyone's pet. People of Black Rose Street have the audacity to call it a slice of Vane on Earth. But this place is nothing like Vane. It's just a small street in a sprawling metropolis. The real Vane is the home of our world's magic knowledge, not to mention both Galleon and Lamia. My insignificant store is blessed 1,000 times over by your wondrous presence. I have a selection of many fantastic and wonderful magical items for sale. My first item is the magic toothbrush. It scrubs your teeth while you sleep and leaves them bright, not just white. I can tell you want one, you need one. Can I get it, Alex? It sounds like it would be kind of fun. Nah, are you too lazy to clean your own teeth now? No brush for you. I knew she'd say no. It'll be your fault when I contract gingivitis, Luna. Okay, so it's just nothing. Got it. Alright. Oh my, are you lost, cat? You'll find a nice home at the bottom of my stomach. Hehehehe. Hey, I've heard that voice somewhere before. I remember now, it's the old hag from Caldor Isle who gave us the water cane. Oh, do you know my sister? Is she still living out in the middle of nowhere all by herself? I wish she'd come back to Black Rose Street to live with me again. But she said she loved the peace and quiet of the woods. Bah. She's just too stubborn to admit she misses me. This is absolutely horrible. This is the tragedy of all tragedies. I can't find my magic wig. I refuse to set foot outside this house until I once again have a natural looking head of fake hair. Heard. It's probably the same armor too. Oh, it's not. And that's what happened. I still haven't determined if singing is the key, but I have a strong suspicion that it is. Nash, your friends have come. Alex, Luna, did you think to knock before entering?
Welcome, visitors. It seems that you're here in pursuit of knowledge. If so, you're in luck. With my abilities, I can see many things, past, present, or future, whatever you desire. So, are you curious? Would you like to learn what the future holds?
We really didn't come to learn anything in particular. We were trying to find Nash. Oh, really? From what I glimpsed of your future, child, you need my services quite desperately. So many of the questions you have about yourself are ones that I could answer. And you, Alex, you seek to become the greatest hero our world has ever known. But you are too humble to be a Dragon Master. You are unwilling to choose power and glory over friends and family. This will be your undoing. So it's my fortune, lady. Licking your paws and coughing up hairballs, cat. It is an insult to think I would waste my energy looking into the future of a rodent. I'm not a cat. I am Royce. Is there a loved one you seek? A business matter for which you need advice? A question about an affair of the heart? Whatever your problem, I have the solution. Alex, I don't know why, but I feel weird and nervous. Alex, Luna, have you finished your tour of the city? Having lived in the desolation of Caldor Isle, you two must be completely overwhelmed. I'm sure you'll adjust in time, and if you don't, I'll be that much more amused. Nash, what are you asking about the future? What are you asking the fortune teller about? Hoping she might know a spell to cure bad hair days? How rude, little rodent. In fact, I asked her, well, it's none of your business anyway, is it? Oh, I know what it is. You asked her to see if there's a woman in your future. Hey, Nash wants a girlfriend. Good luck, Tiger. Wait a minute. Cat is best character. There we go. Go. This is Mel's conference room. The master's door is open to all. Go on inside. There he is.
The name's Mel de Alkirk, and I'm the governor of Meridia. Since you're new here, I'll warn ya. If any one of you dares to make even the smallest bit of trouble in me town, I'm gonna take your little heads and pop 'em right off those twiggy necks of yours and mount 'em on me trophy wall. Got it?
And the animation, it just looks like they've redone some of these character intro segments.
You scared the heck out of me, old man.
Oh, that's the cat, not him. You scared the heck out of me, old man. I thought my heart was gonna pop.
Bruh, don't be scared. I'm just fooling with you. Now then, what brings you to see me?
Alex is going to become the next Dragon Master, Master Mel. So he came here to pay his respects to one of the 4 heroes.
I see. We have a future Dragon Master in our midst. Oh, that's rich. I like a lad with ambition. There aren't enough of you around anymore. So Alex, let's find out how serious you are.
What? Alex, you're going to be smushed like a grape.
Then we'll have some wine. Ha 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 ha.
Drags him off.
If you see a weakness in my defense, take advantage of it. Don't go easy on me, lad, because I won't go easy on you.
I didn't mean to hit auto attack. Okay, here we go. I love the sped up battle. Got him.
Not bad, Alex. Not bad at all. That's the best fight I've had in ages. You might be the next Dragon Master after all.
Of course he is. Alex met Quark, the White Dragon, and passed the first trial.
Really? I'm even more impressed with you than I was before, lad. All hail the next Dragon Master.
Oh, ampersand. Sounds like,
Aye aye, kids. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Dragon Master Alex.
You know, lad, I've got a daughter not much older than you.
Your daughter's name is Jessica, isn't it?
Right. The girl's got a heart of gold and a soul to match.
So you're saying she's adopted?
What's that?
Oh, nothing at all.
She's out in a shrine learning to be a priestess, and she'll be a great one. You should meet her sometime. I think she'd like you as much as I do. But you're gonna have to grow up before I let you marry her, lad.
Damn, he's pawning her off. Pawning her off. I don't know, Alex. I think she'd be just as scary as her father.
If you're gonna be a Dragon Master, lad, you have to meet all the dragons. I don't know much about where to find them, but my good friend Galleon would. He lives in Vane. I could tell you as much about the sea as you'd ever want to know. But all I could tell you about dragons is whether that their breath is awful. You need to talk to my friend Galleon who lives in Vane. You've made my day, lad. I was starting to think that I might be the last brave man left in the world. I wish you good fortune on your journeys, Alex.
Okay, that's all he's got to say. Alright. Let's go raid his castle. I know I can beat him now. Let's go raid his castle.
You may pass, but please be quiet. Both Mel's and Jessica's bedrooms are located upstairs.
Did you hear that, Mole? Hear what? You're going to have to speak up, Luna.
I don't know how Alex puts up with you.
Whoa, didn't mean to do that.
Well, isn't this cute? A boy and his monster.
I'm not a monster, but I can bite like one.
Little boy and his little monster.
Jessica becomes more beautiful every day, and she looks more and more like her mother. I can't imagine what Mel must feel every time he sees her.
He's got a crush on his daughter, is that what you're saying?
Some people accuse Jessica of being spoiled, but she always has kind words for the guards. Always hitting on the guards. Alright. Oakley dokley. Nothing when you catch up with Ramus. Rey Mysterio. Where the hell was he? See, he was in this shady place, wasn't he? No, that was the bar. I'm trying to remember where he's at. No. No. Okay, it wasn't these. Was not these. Was it here? Yes, it was here. Okay. You don't understand. This is a dragon diamond freshly minted from Quark's mighty keister. He doesn't give these away to just anyone, you know.
How am I supposed to know if this is a genuine dragon diamond? We've had a devil of a time with dragon zirconium lately. It seems like we've got a fool in here every day now claiming to have a genuine dragon diamond. But I will admit, this is the most beautiful gemstone I've ever seen.
Hey Alex, did you meet with Master Mel? I'm still negotiating with this guy to buy the diamond, but I might have to settle for a lot less than what it's worth. I'm sorry.
Like I've been telling you, young man, this is a wonderful stone, but the dragon diamond? Sorry, no. No one even knows where to find the dragons anymore, much less how to get diamonds from them.
Alright. So how much will you give us for it?
For a diamond of this caliber, I'll give you 20,000 silvers for it. And that is my one and only offer.
It's your decision, Alex. What do we do?
I think we can get more. Is that right, young man? Well, you're welcome to look around. But you're not going to find a store that can offer us half as much as me. I'm the richest jeweler in Meribia.
Well, we'll keep it for something else. I can make 20,000 pretty quick. Although it has an unusual smell.
It's dragon shite.
Alright.
My offer's the same, young man. 20,000 silvers for your lovely diamond.
I think we should take his offer before he changes his mind. This is worth more than that.
Alright, young man. Well, you're welcome to look around.
Alright, we're done here. Okie dokie. Wait, do I have to sell it to this guy? Chat, do I have to sell? I can't remember this part. Do I have to sell it to this guy? I feel Ramus isn't gonna come with me if I don't sell it, right? Let's see. Okay. All right. Didn't realize it took so long to count 20,000 silvers. Maybe it's too heavy for him to carry it out here at once. You've been ripped off. Alex, something's wrong. Dross, hello? Where are you? Alex, Ramus, Dross is gone. And so is the Dragon Diamond. We've been had. Please don't hurt me. I just started working here. I don't know anything. I don't know anyone. Why don't you go talk to Master Mel? Maybe he could help you. This is all my fault, Alex. I should have known Dross was a con from the start. They've been getting conned a lot on this journey. I got cocky because I was able to catch Brett. I'm so sorry. I've been scoping out Dross's store for weeks, coming up with the perfect plan to rob him blind. Now I stumbled upon this secret passage in the sewers. I decided today was the day to pull the job, so I hid here and waited. Then Dross runs past me clutching the biggest diamond I've ever seen. I had a sewage worker alibi ready, but he was so happy with his giant jewel that he didn't even notice me. This day has been so weird that I just had to tell someone about it. Alex, this guy's a thief. Shouldn't we tell someone about him? We don't have time, Nall. The longer we stay here, the bigger lead Dross gets with our diamond. Alright, some battle.
Yeah!
Oof. Oof. Classic JRPG level music. I love this music. It just really takes me back to a time, man. Enemies in the sewer are like, damn, these guys are strong. They must have been grinding. Fight all of them. Fight all the things. Boom. There's a lot of them, damn. Gonna be a massive shot right here. Boom. Heal all. Boom. Yes, sir. Got Herb. What was Herb doing down there? Nice. Just the sped up battle setting in this game is the MVP. It is the MVP. Oh shit. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Let me check my, like, I set, let me look here real quick. Because I'll set ads to be a certain setting so people don't get overwhelmed with them. And then YouTube goes in and does what it wants to with it. So let me check. Yeah, that should help. I apologize if you were getting smacked with ads too much. Getting ganged up. There we go. We got it. We got it. Okay. All right. Oop. $250 silvers, 250. Boo. Lunar in here doing MVP work. Damn it. Damn it! Alright, so let's get a look here. So, oh, derp. I don't even know what I was thinking. Here we go. There. I wasn't thinking. That's what I was thinking. There. I was like, I know all the puzzles can be solved in this room. Welcome to the chat, by the way, Ampersand. I think you're new around here. Welcome to the Legion. There we go. There we go. Herb. We got Herb once again. Herb Howard. Another 250 silver. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oof. Death. Death has come. So we're good. We're good. Okay. Man. If I were a game designer, I would hide a hidden room right there. With a really cool power up. Of course, I'm going to fight everything. Booyah. Ramus is about done in. That'll do it. Should be pretty close to leveling. Yep. We'll check over here. Got antidote. Alright, asshole. There you are, thief. Give us back our diamond now. I don't know how you kids found me, but it doesn't matter. Because you won't be around long enough to find your way back out. Here, boy. That's it over here. Alex? What is it? It's a crocodragon. Surprise, kids? I'm pretty amazed myself. I never knew my little pet would grow so quickly down here. Or that he becomes so handy for getting rid of annoyances like you. Get ready, Alex. This pet looks like he's hungry. Water dragon.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la.
I'm gonna see how the auto battle deal does first with this.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay.
La 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 la.
Poison.
La 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 la.
Poison. Got the poison.
La 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 la.
This guy got like 1,000 HP or something. Oh no. Alex dead.
La 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 la.
Come on, get back on your feet!
La 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 la. La la
It's looking bad. What can we do? Okay, let's go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Alright, we're going to have to grind it out.
Come on, get back on your feet!
Why don't you do that for Alex over there? Oh, damn. Didn't get healed in time. Shit. Okay. Oh, it's over.
Come on, get back on your feet!
Oh, not yet. We're still in it. No! Okay, good. He healed himself. Oof. Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna make him the healer, I guess. Let's see. Because she actually does more damage than him. Alright, good. Good, we got him back in the fight. Alright, cool. So let's see. Well, okay. That's it. Let's see. So... she'll use... oh shit, we're out of magic stuff. Okay. Oh, we survived. Had to go through half our inventory, but we survived. We can talk about this. Hey, you kids are getting dangerously close to invading my personal space. Okay, this is all the money I have. Take it, it's yours. 500 silvers. 500 silvers? We agreed on a lot more than that, Dross. Hey, I have an idea. You own your shop, don't you? Of course I do. So what? Because now I own it, Dross, in exchange for the diamond. That's a fair deal, right? Sure it is. So I guess I'll be leaving with the diamond now. What do you mean? I sold the diamond to the shop. And since I own the shop, I own the diamond. If you don't agree with my logic, we can keep you down here until you realize how much sense it makes. Damn. Ramus, I know you've never heard these words before, so I'll be gentle. You are the man. You are... Because I think everyone deserves a second chance, Dross, I'll give you a job. But if I ever catch you trying to scam someone again, you are so fired. Thank you so much. I'm turning over a new leaf. Nothing but honest work for me from now on. I'll return to my your shop and start waxing the floors. Get out here, bitch. I know I can't trust him, but he can teach me all he knows about business. Then I'll fire him. Now you're learning. Now you're learning, Ramus. Ramus, you're totally ruthless. You're going to be a great businessman. I'm proud of you, Ramus. Let's get out of here and take a look around your new store. Ramus, don't tell me you're starting to like it down here. Alex, forget it. You can keep my half of the money, Alex. Having the shop is more than enough. Let's continue this conversation above ground. I need fresh air, and I need it now. But there are places I did not get to explore. Oh yes, there's no doubt about it, is there? She is the one. Ooh. Another locked box there. Antidote. Starlight. Oh, that would have been handy. I'm glad I didn't get it though. It kept me from using it. How do I get over those other areas there, I wonder? Well, I guess I just can't do it yet. Another starlight, handy, very handy. Go in the door. Thank you again for showing me mercy, Ramus. Oh, I almost forgot. There's someone here to see you. You're back. Excellent. I heard about your journey through the sewers to find the diamond, and how you killed dozens of monsters along the way. You may not have any magical abilities, Alex, but you're still very strong. Strong enough to come to Vane with me. I'll introduce you to Galleon and get you into some classes at the Magic Guild. Think about it, Alex. You could finally learn to use magic. Alex, this is an imposter. We all know the real Nash would never praise someone other than himself. Would you please let me finish, Cat? Thank you. As I was saying, Alex, despite your dubious choice in pets, I enjoy your company. I can see the enormous potential within you. The Magic Guild is always looking for people like us. People who want to take their potential and turn it into skill. And if you come to the guild, you'll meet Galleon and Lamia. 2 of the 4 heroes, Alex. 2 of the people who fought alongside Dragon Master Dime. They may even be able to tell you more about the dragons. What should we do, Alex? Go with Nash or go home? Don't look at me, Alex. This is your life and your choice. But I promise to follow you no matter where you go. I don't want to meet Galleon. I don't want to. Excellent, Alex. You won't regret this decision. We should depart for Vane immediately. Alex, I'm going to stay here in Meribia. Magic is way beyond my grasp. And I've definitely had my fill of nearly getting killed by giant monsters. Besides, I'm a businessman now. I'll be too busy remodeling the store to go anywhere. Alex, promise me you'll keep having great adventures. Ramus, you have to come with us. We'll miss you. I'm sorry and all, but I've already made up my mind. Fine, bastard, stay here. Who wants you? Who needs you? Just not going to be the same without you to make fun of. Take care, Ramus. Good luck. And hey, it's not like we'll never see each other again. I want you guys to stop by the store whenever you're in town. Thank you again. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for everything. Alright then, whatever. Need to find an items shop. Gotta restock. Armor. Okay, this might be it. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Alright. Alex, to reach City of Vane, we have to use the Spring of Transmission. We just follow this path to the south until we reach it. What's with the big smile on your face, Nash? You'll understand soon enough, Cat. Just keep your eyes on the sky. Well, I'm not hitting ads. I'm playing the game. I'm not hitting anything for ads.
Behold, the magic city of Vane.
There it be. 90s RPGs and the floating islands. The magic city of Vane circles around the goddess tower in an endless protective orbit. It is said to shield the goddess Althena from harm. I want to look around a little bit first. No, don't go in there.
Check this out.
I don't know if the EXP is worth the out of the wayness.
Check this out.
Check this out. What? So, okay, I'm talking to a bunch of RPG fans here. I'm curious, like,
Special delivery.
what is... Oh, that's messed up. What is the RPG that made you fall in love with grinding? Like grinding in video games.
La 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 la.
I'm curious. Kill them.
Check this out.
La 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 la.
Check this out.
Pokemon, yeah, that was a good grinder. Like people like that never played Pokemon, they don't get like what was so fun or so great about that game. Like those original Game Boy games, like I never played them when they were out. Like, I didn't have a Game Boy, but
Check this out.
like I did emulate them later, kind of in life, and those games are super fun to grind, man. Just going out into like grassy areas or woods and fighting other Pokemon, catching different ones, leveling them up. It's super fun, man.
Check this
Final
out.
Fantasy IV, amazing game. Final Fantasy V is one of my favorites, but 4 is really good. Chrono Trigger, of course. Of course. You got Herb. You've been herbed.
Check this out.
I think the games that actually made me a fan of grinding, I've talked with you all about this before, was Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. Lunar 2. Like, especially the later dungeons when you've got a full party and you're running amok and you're just like destroying everything and grinding out everything.
Check this out.
And everybody has like a attack all enemies move. It's so fun, man. Oh no.
Check this out.
This might do me in. Oh, this is gonna do me in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Did I never save my game? No! No! I never saved my game. I was just oh no! Oh no! I was just playing from the, I forgot to save my game. I was just playing from the closed state. Oh no. Oh no. What? Oh my god. No. Oh no. Oh man. Oh well, right? Oh no! Permadeath.
Remember when it started exactly?
Permadeath.
Having a fantastic adventure.
Going
in far-off
hardcore, no
places
saves run.
Grabbed my heart early and has yet to let go. You see, my hero is
Oh,
Dragon
now
Master
more than
Guy.
ever.
Outside my village, there's a monument made in his honor. His adventures were the most fantastic of all. Fighting
Oh
evil,
my
risking
god.
death, protecting the goddess Althena. It's all so exciting. One day, I want to have adventures like that.
Oh my god.
But excitement of that kind is a long way from birth.
Alex! Oh, Alex! Where are you?
Oh man. Well, what's good is
Oh,
what's good actually is that with the speed option, I can just run through the game. I can just run through the game
hey, Alex! I figured you'd be.
and I can just skip stuff. Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, because you know, you just stop playing and you just let your PlayStation go to sleep. And I've been so spoiled by games that just let you the autosave. And I forgot there's no autosave feature to this game. Word. Word. Yo. I was there. Yo, that's insane. Brr. So the first 10 hours of this game are just a dream. They're just a dream, right? Oof. Oof. Ray, do you have PlayStation Plus? I don't anymore. I let it go. I let it go. Woof. I still can't believe I didn't save. Well, at least I wasn't deep into the game. And I can skip a lot of these unnecessary NPC discussions. Man. Oh, I remember that, Rick. Absolutely. What was the game? Deadly Towers on NES. It was a hard game. And there were no saves in Deadly Towers. We're just skipping everything. Yeah, previous saves, like if you saved. I didn't save anything. I've been spoiled by the current era of autosaves. Spoiled, I tell you. Spoiled, I say. Oh, yeah. To run the adventure by the parents. Okay. Oh, don't go down there. Oakley dokley. Oakley dokley. The Lunar experience presses on. Oh, Ramus. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. Oh, he's right here. Alright, let's go. No. Wait. Oh, a screenshot. Do you have to save at the Althena statues? I think that's the other thing, I don't know how to save. I don't know how to save my game. I don't know how to save my game. Are you serious? Chat, I don't know how to save my game. I don't know where the save option is. What? Are you serious? I know it's just me. I know that. What the hell? Okay, we can't go here yet. That's what I did. There's no save menu. And I've never, that's the other thing, I've never seen a save menu. What the heck? Oh, wait. Oh, you've got to be, okay, you've got to be on null. Okay. That's where I kept messing up. You've got to be on her, or him. Okay. Got it. First save complete. Wow. It remembers my battle speed. It remembers my battle speed.
La 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 la.
Alright, there we go. Fight you, bug.
La 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 la.
You got Herb. Oh, this is the dungeon with the ogres or whatever, and you gotta make them crush those things. That's right. That's right. Actually, it shouldn't take too long to get back to where I was. Shouldn't take too long. This was the biggest dungeon by far that we had done to that point. And I was doing a lot of dialogue stuff, talking to everybody. It won't take that long. I'm probably about an hour away from where I was, probably. Probably.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yeah, I figured out the null thing, yeah.
La 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 la.
You got Herb. Herb back again. Herb with the save. Lunar Silver Star Story speed run in effect. Ooh, Snowball of Doom. Alex and Ramus level up. Let's go. Let's go. I don't remember what level I was at. I don't even remember what level I was at.
La 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 la.
Hardcore. We're going Elden Ring, Lunar. We're going Lunar Elden Ring style. Make it as hard as possible. No saves. Start over. Permadeath. Yeah, right. No way. No way, man. There we go. Thank you, bud. Thank you much. Thank you very much.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay. Okay, so we've opened up the loop. That's where we came in. Okay. Let's fight that guy.
La 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 la.
Need Alex to get his double shot unlocked. I think that's around level 7 or 8.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Now, that might be a weapon. Might be a weapon he attains. Okay, again, doing the loop. Did that, did that. Haven't killed that. Let's go kill that. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. There he is. I knew we had one more in here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we're getting strong again. Getting strong now. When I died and there were no loads, I instantly knew. I was like, oh no. There we go. One more. Uno más. Uno más.
La 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 la.
Oh, did you go back and look? Thanks, Rick. I appreciate it. So level 16 is what I was. So 10 levels away from where I was. No big deal. We can grind that out. No big. If I can just get you to walk, oh my god, between the things here. There we go. Alright, here we go. That's where we get the dragon shit. Here's where we get the dragon shit.
Who has a wait?
Gotta skip it. Gotta skip it. Sorry, Falcor, we gotta skip it. We've taken the mighty dump and left you a dragon diamond. Alright. You have your mission. And we're refueled, so we're good. I think I was level 10 when I came out of here. Pretty sure I was level 10 when I came out of here. Oh my god, that's regular battle speed right there. Oh my god. No, can't do it. I can't go back. You can't go home again. You can't go home again. That's probably one of my all-time gaming blunders. No, I take it back. I remember my all-time gaming blunder. Resident Evil 2. I was doing, I was trying to do the under 2.5 hours run with Leon to get the rocket launcher. No saves. I was going no saves. And I was on my way out. The skinless zombies in the umbrella lab underneath when you're trying to run away and get out for the explosion and everything. I was heading out and I bobbed when I should have weaved and the zombie caught me and I died. I was so mad. I didn't touch the game for a month. That was my all-time gaming blunder. Classic RE2, hell yeah, man. One of the greats. The atmosphere in that game is amazing. I still prefer OG Resident Evil 2 with the camera angles, the fixed cameras, to the remake. Just me personally. I love the remake. The remake is amazing, but I love that OG game experience. There we go. Come on up here, guy. Come on up here and get you some, guy. Alright. Taking care of business, baby.
La 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 la.
Alright. We're halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway back to level 16.
La 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 la.
Code Veronica is one of my favorite Resident Evil games. It's such a treat. Anytime I get to go back and play that game, it's such a treat. I love the puzzles in that game. And I love when they take it to Antarctica, because it really has that vibe of like The Thing. The Act 2 of Code Veronica is very much, or Act 3 of Code Veronica is very much The Thing. I love it.
La la la.
Yeah, like that was why I love the old Resident Evil games, is because like it always felt like to me the game made you feel like you were being watched. Like, and not by just the monsters, but like from someone in a control room. Like those fixed camera angles to me really made it feel like you were being watched and examined and observed. So when they got away from it, it lost a little something to me. It didn't feel like Resident Evil anymore. Alright, I think we wiped everything in here out. Oh yeah, we definitely did. Okay. Take our shortcut back out. Get this last guy here. We will save. We will save this game. Jesus. What the heck? And we'll come back in and do a little grinding. Good luck with the Elden Ring Platinum.
La 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 la.
Whoa. Oh yeah, like, I know why they went away from the fixed camera angle. It was all about expanding the audience. I understand that. And I get why they did it. But just for my personal taste, it just doesn't land like it used to. Luckily, they built a pantheon of characters that are like really amazing, and that's a strength. So now you play Resident Evil to see what's up with the characters or whatever. But for me, it's just not as scary. Like, I've watched enough horror movies to not be like... I love horror movies. Like, I've watched enough of them to not be scared of what's in front of you. Like that thing at the end of the hallway, like trying to get around it. What is scary to me is not being able to see what's making the noises in front of you. That is scary. And waiting for it to come into view and kind of waiting and hanging back and waiting to see what happens, and it just doesn't move, it doesn't come after you. Like, that's scary. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, those Souls games can be tough. I remember the first time I played Demon's Souls, I was like, God, man. Crazy level of difficulty. Alright, he's got his double shot now, okay. See, I think it was around level 8 when he got that. That makes this much quicker. Have I already killed everything again? Oh yeah, there we go. Does that ice pillar up there respawn? I wonder. Dead Space had some good jump scares. Especially in the earlier third of the game. It kind of gets you used to what it wants to do. Okay, so it doesn't respawn, that's good. It kind of gets you used to how it scares you in the game, and it wears off after a while, but in that first third of the game, yeah, there's a couple of points where I nearly shit my pants. It was that scary. Whack. Whack. Alright, level 10s. 10s across the board. Yayo. Oh shit, I didn't come in here earlier. I didn't even do this part. Come here and get these chests. I didn't even come in here. I'm glad I came back. Alright. There we go. Alright. We'll farm you for your EXP, sir. We will harvest your experience points. Busted up. Oh, I gotta get that broken there, don't I? Damn. Alright. I gotta come back in from this side. Yeah, the game does a thing where it makes you respawn him over here, so you have to fight him. Oh shit. There we go. There we go.
La 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 la.
Alan Wake 1 was way scarier than 2. Whoa.
La 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 la.
Everybody's a 10. Alright, so I gotta use that one guy to get all these open. Alright. Now we'll get you. Now we'll get you. All right. 500 silvers. Dragon ring. That's what we needed. I feel like I'm fast forwarding through my playthrough. Doodle-loot, 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 doodle-loot. All right. Here's your dragon dookie. Spend it well, young traveler. Alright. Wait. Okay. Souped up and ready to go. Now we have officially cleaned this out.
La 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 la.
Still kind of unbelievable that I let that happen. Can we get to 11? Can we get to level 11 before getting out of here? I believe we can. Grrr. He ain't having that shit. Alex ain't having that shit. Level 11. Come on down. Luna 11. Alright, everybody's at 11. We did it. Ogly dokily. Phase 1 of the rework complete. Get out of the way. Maribia, here we go. Yep. Sends Luna away. Hurry up, girl. Get out of here. Oop, wrong place. Wrong old place, so. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to go to the woods. And it's still, like, impassable. That's right. Alright, give me the money. Okay. Skip. All right. We've made good progress to get back to where we were. Insane that I did that. Insane. Alright. So the triangle button you can save. I just found that out by accident there. Okay. I thought there was a place to buy armor. Or am I just imagining that? Oh, okay. All right. To the weird woods. Again. Again. A lot of la la la. You can save anywhere. How special is that? You can save anywhere with triangle. Wow. Yo, that's crazy. Meow. Taking everything out. Taking everything out. Poison puke.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Oh yeah, it's locked. Oh yeah, this is the cutscene here. Me, it's me. It's me. Get that guy in the party.
Well, aren't you a hapless bunch? You're lucky that I happened to come along when I did.
Let's camp out with this very strong stranger in the middle of the woods at night. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pay no mind to what I put in the stew, kids. What the? Lake is gone. Where's our stuff? With all of our stuff. Did I completely miss a spot over there? Did I completely miss a chest? I think I did that the last time too. I did, yeah. Just another herb. Another herb. Waking up broken naked, yeah. So what did Lake do? What did Lake slip the kids? Show us on the doll where Lake touched you. Booby trap. I am the booby that it hath ensnared. Oof.
La 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 la.
Nice. I just totally walked past the chest. Wonder if I missed that the first time. That looks like it's easy to miss. Get back. Stay back. Another herb. All right. I don't think I need to be here yet. All right. So we made up, you know. Not too far behind from where we were. Not too entirely far behind. A couple of boss fights, though, on the boat and then in the sewer. Damn it. Light them up. Both of them got me. Luna should be leveling soon. Up, there she goes. Almost 9,000 silvers. Ah, damn. The D-pad controls much better than the analog on this game too, much more accurately. Jolly happy fun time. 1 hour and 44 minutes that we put back into it. So yeah, that was crazy. What's up, Cloud? This is Lunar, Lunar Part 1. This is Silver Star Story. This is part of the Remastered collection. It's a good time. I was actually playing it and forgot to save, died about an hour from where I'm at right now, and had to start all over. We'll go in here and pray to the statue real quick. Go out. I think that will probably do it for the night. Save again real quick. There we go. Awesome game, fun game. I'm looking forward to doing more in it. There is one thing I was wanting to tell you all is that starting this week, I'll be having more of a set streaming schedule. For a couple of weeks, I went every night, went hard. Moving forward, I'll be streaming probably 3, maybe 4 nights a week. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here too, Nick. But yeah, so I'm gonna be streaming on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday nights here on the gaming channel. And the nights I'm not streaming here on the gaming channel, I'll be streaming work over on the ARAURA YouTube channel. And we can still talk about the same stuff we talk about here. Just instead of gaming, I'll be working on ARAURA, like working on comic pages, working on artwork, working on animation. But we'll still be having the same kind of conversation that we have here. So if y'all haven't subscribed over to the ARAURA YouTube channel, we'll drop a link in the chat here. Go subscribe over there. I will be on there streaming tomorrow night. I'll be streaming there and working on either animation or artwork or comic pages or something over there. So I'll be doing that tomorrow night, but we'll still be having the same, like I said, conversations that we have here. It's just that I'll be working while hanging out with you all. So anywho, appreciate you all. Thank you for the time. Thank you for coming and hanging out, of course. The conversation is always great. The gaming's always great. And it's always just a lot of fun hanging out with you all. So appreciate you hanging out. If at any time you all have stuff you want to talk about with me, drop it in the Discord. Or you can hit me up on social media. All of my social media channels, of course. If you're not following me on any of that stuff, I'm easy to find. Kaufman20XX, COFFMAN20XX. And also, if you would, this is a link to the ARAURA YouTube channel. Go over there and throw a subscribe on there. We sure would appreciate it. Check out all the good stuff over there. And like I said, I'll be streaming over there tomorrow night and just doing some conversation stuff. So, like I said, same combos we're always having here. So, I'm going to hit the sack. I'm going to get me a drink, get to bed, get some sleep. So, I hope you all have a great night. Be safe, be good to each other, keep rocking. And I will see you all tomorrow night for more conversation over on the ARAURA YouTube channel. So, thank you all so much. Have a great night, and I will see you all later. Take care.